Alright, new game, and I bought my video recorder client finally, so that's the end of those stupid watermarks. I actually haven't tested to see if they show up or not, but anyway, I just played this game about maybe half an hour ago. There we go. Skithryx versus Sheldrom, the Whispering One. And me with a fairly mediocre draw, some clunky spells, but I do have Arena. I wish I was going first. Fortunately, he leads with Capsule, my top deck Vampiric Tutor. Quite a few good choices for that. Cast Demonic Tutor, which definitely changed my strat a lot. I figured he's got to have Arena himself or Necro or something. I figured he probably would go get Arena. So, as much as I would like to go and tutor for mana here, I decide I'm just going to go get some Disruption, hope he is short on land so I can duress and strip mine him. So first things first, I'm going to go get Thoughtseize. Let me take a look. I bet he got Power Stone to go with his Liliana. Rest of his hand is fairly crappy, other than the Power Stone Liliana. I guess Ambition's good, but it's a ways off. So we're going to take the card he certainly tutored for and strip mine him, and hope to draw some lands. He Inquisitions me and gets my Arena. So, quickly following into a hole here. 3 lands to 0. There's a Mana Vault. Basically, I'm figuring here I'm just going to scoop if he gets to Liliana before I'm able to reach 2 black to distress him. Fortunately, the Disruption has worked and he's stuck at 3. Now he's at 4. Come on, land. There's 1. Alright, great. Let's get Liliana out of his hand. Oh, he's got a Runescarred Demon now, Black Sun Zenith, Ambition, and Marauder. Just kind of chilling here. Mind Shatter for 2, making me even happier about destroying Power Stone and killing Swamp, because that would have been my whole hand. So what I really, really want him to leave me with is Promise of Power. I could care less about the remaining 3 cards. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out that way. At least I keep Deluge to stop his commander. It's kind of good. So I decided to play Skithryx here, and stupidly actually just completely forgot about the Fleshbag Marauder. I probably should have checked my duress thing. I mean, if I'm going to play this thing and let him Marauder it, at least give it haste so I get 4 poison counters on him. I mean, I guess it does get out of his hand, but at the same time, he's got this stupid commander, so he could just get it back anyway. Just going to untap the vault. Chilling for a bit here. Grim Tutor, what could he get with that? Well, we are going to Praetor's Grasp him, assuming he has Soul Ring. We can take a look at what I'm up against here. Fair amount of cards the same as me. I see this Diabolic Revelation, which I'm actually a little tempted to get, given that that's a triple Demonic Tutor right now, but I feel like I just need more mana. I was really hoping he had Necro in his deck, given that I'm at, what, 35? If he had Necro, that would have just been so phenomenal, but unfortunately he does not have it. So after a lot of consideration, I decide I am just going to go with, wait, that's right, where the hell is Soul Ring? Does he even have Soul Ring in here?
Daddy! Daddy! Daddy!
Hang on a second, gotta pause.
Daddy!
Okay, so where were we? Oh, that's right, we were looking for Soul Ring and wondering where it was. So I see Arena. Let me check here, actually. Really strange. I don't know where his Soul Ring is. Anyway. That's right. I looked around for Soul Ring, didn't find it, and eventually got Duress, since I figured he just cast Grim Tutor. Oops. And he has Dismember, Runescarred Demon, Black Sun Zenith, and Increasing Ambition. So he actually went and got Dismember, oddly enough. So yeah, he's got a whole variety of tutors here. He's got this thing in the graveyard, and he's also got well, I guess he has that in the graveyard, and his creature, and he's getting his guy back. All right, so casting that, And unfortunately, I have exactly enough mana here. I decided I'm just going to go and get Liliana. Unfortunately, I was 1 mana short, and I had to use my Vault there. Make him discard Zenith. Hope he doesn't draw another land to get his big demon out, but he does draw it. Runescarred Demon. Another tutor effect. This time I tutor myself. So we just have to cast Deluge, and I'm pretty sure I went and got Necropotence right there. And obviously he got the Hex Mage off of his Runescarred Demon to kill off Liliana, which is a pretty cool move. And he top decks Tutelage, but I have Necro. Quite a bit stronger. So I'm going to sack another land here in Grim Tutor. Myself. A lot of good choices. I thought about getting Karn actually. But ultimately it would be, because I do want to get rid of the tutelage, but I know I'm going to draw into more tutors, and I decide I just want to go get more mana. So I get Lotus instead, play that, and cast Necro. Seems a much better play, since I can just immediately draw 6 or 7. I think I over-Necroed by just 1 here, because my life's getting a little bit low. Definitely don't need Cabal Coffers, given I've got Lake of the Dead and no swamps. Comes this big guy, which is fine. So we have a very, very good plan for that, courtesy of his Fleshbag Marauder. So this time I think I'm going to go get Karn off my Imperial Seal. Necro a little bit more, down to 9. So he flips over. He's still got the Dismember. He flips. So I bring the Marauder out. Marauder eats his commander. And I can put it right in the graveyard too, which is pretty awesome. Dreamstone Hadron and Corrupt. How lucky was that? So I can have him dismember his Marauder, sack his thing to keep his mana lower. And corrupt himself. So barring the Hadron, which I'm still a little bit concerned about, and of course the tutelage, he's fairly hosed right here. I love how the fact that I don't take any damage off of Mana Vault with a Necro out. So now Karn's going to come down here, I think. A little sad I didn't draw another land, and I gave some thought actually to using Bauble to go get a land, but realized it was kind of counterproductive. I decided that Will is probably the best play here because it gives me the mana that I need. Really, I wanted to get the Hadron out of his hand because he has enough mana to play it and sack it right away, and I'd rather him not Ancestraling. So I want to get that out of his hand, and I want to cast Karn and cut off all of his card advantage here. And I dropped to 4. Throw away the Ancient Tomb. So now I'm feeling very, very much in the driver's seat, unless he top decks something amazing right now, and that's pretty damn good. Top decking Ancestral, basically. But I've still got the Mind Shatter. So I eat a card out of his hand. Sculpt my Lotus. Inquisition him, seeing just Swamp Swamp. Excellent. Sorin. So I'm at 5. My opponent has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands in hand, lands in play, and 2 swamps in hand. So if you're me and you've got Necro out here, because next turn I can, how big is Sorin right now anyway? I guess he's 6. Well, if you're me, you're dumb and you Necro to 2. Which was absolutely stupid and greedy. And there's Demonic Tutor, of course, to go get my Consumed Spirit. Well, I guess Consumed Spirit's gone. I guess I'm kind of stuck at 2 life here. So I'm kind of at the mercy of it. But going to 3, I don't know, I could have Karned away my own Necro. Anyway, it was stupid. If I had been paying more attention when I looked at his deck with the Praetor's Grasp and so on, I would have seen that he actually had a way to kill me for 2 mana. And he knows it too. Increasing ambition. 2 cards, and dead. Oy. I must say, that's the first time I've ever been killed by Sign in Blood, and it was my own damn fault. So kudos to this guy for pulling a victory out of the jaws of defeat. And certainly I screwed this game up. I overly necroed when I didn't need to and got greedy, and it cost me. I think my idea was that I didn't really mind him drawing extra cards because I could just shatter them away next turn. But yeah, this was just a stupid screw up. And good game. I lose. But the next game will be maybe a little bit different. Hope you enjoyed that one. More to come.